Hi guys, this story is about a medical doctor, Dr. Abbas Adio Adeyemi. Dr. Abbas is a chief medical director at the General Hospital in Kayama, Kwara State. Dr. Abbas was arrested on the 6th of September 2022 for killing his cabby in Edo State. I'm sure you're wondering, what is a correlation between Kwara State, where he resides and works, and Edo State, right? Okay, so this is the story. Dr. Abbas Adio was said to have traveled to Edo State some weeks before then, and while he was in Edo State, he sorted for the services of a cab driver, and he got a cab driver who goes by the name Emmanuel Yobo. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. So thus far, I will just refer to him as Emmanuel Yobo. So Emmanuel Yobo drove Dr. Abbas while he was in Edo State, and they sort of became friends. They connected very well. They exchanged contacts. And even after Dr. Abbas traveled back to his base on Kwara, he sustained communications with his cabby, Emmanuel Yobo. So on another visit of Dr. Abbas to Edo State, this time around he lodged in a different hotel from the one where he lodged the first time. And he called Emmanuel Yobo, his cabby, and told him, "Oh, I'm in town. Could you drive me around?" Of course. The cabby was excited. After all, that was what he was out to do, yeah, to drive his passengers and make his money. So he obliged him. He drove him around town, and while they were on different movements, the cabby told Dr. Abbas that he had a leg pain. His leg was paining him, and Dr. Abbas acted like a good Samaritan. He offered to help him with the pain. So he administered an injection to the cabby. Guess what? The cabby died. So Dr. Abbas had his ulterior motive all along. He wanted to kill the cabby and get away with his car. So as soon as the cabby died, he packed him in the vehicle and drove off. He was already set to leave town, so he drove off with his vehicle. When he got to the Lagos Expressway, on a bush side along that express, he dumped the body of Emmanuel Yobo and made away with his car. So I'm sure his family or loved ones discovered he was missing, and police got involved. They began investigation. His car got tracked. Good thing. And it was tracked to Oshobo. That was how they arrested Dr. Abbas with the vehicle belonging to the deceased Emmanuel Yobo. So after he got arrested and police interrogating him, he began to make some other revelations or confessions to the police. It was during that period that Dr. Abbas revealed to the police that he had killed one of his girlfriends in 2021. That was in Kwara State. This girlfriend of his goes by the name Ifeoluwa simply, and she's said to have to be from Tanke local government area of Kwara State. So according to Dr. Abbas, when he killed his girlfriend Ifeoluwa, he dumped her body in the bush where the body was later discovered. But of course, no one knew he killed her. So it looked as if he got away with that murder, right? But you know what they say? 99 days for a thief, 1 day surely for the owner. Now the 1 day had come, or has finally arrived. And that piece of information led to further investigation back home in Kwara State. And Kwara State have a new commissioner of police on seat right now, so he had ordered his deputy to look into all pending cases of kidnapping and missing persons. And on the list, we understand that the name Nofisat Halidu caught his attention. So the police, based on the instruction of the CP, got to work, and their investigations were pointed in the direction of Dr. Abbas again. I guess the Edo State Police Command may have communicated with the Kwara State Police Command on the confessions that Dr. Abbas had made, and that sort of aided their investigation. We understand that Dr. Abbas led the police team to Kaima General Hospital, where he's the chief medical director, for research. And during that search, his office was open and the police discovered a fresh cemented tiles, which sort of raised suspicion, and they decided to break the tiles. Guys, your guess is just as good as mine. Right there was a shallow grave with a body of an unidentified woman. The body was exhumed and the police decided to search the office further. They discovered there was a trash can, a big trash can in Dr. Abbas's office. So they opened the trash can and another corpse was discovered. This time around, yes, you guessed right. The corpse was identified as the missing Nofisat Halidu, who had gone missing since November 2021. Can you believe that? This man had 2 corpses right in his office, and nobody knew anything about it. I'm beginning to wonder why it didn't smell or anything, but God, the man is a medical doctor. He knew how to keep the bodies, maybe preserve, keep them from smelling and all of those. Otherwise, how can anybody explain those bodies not smelling to raise alarm and suspicion within the office premises? Oh well, like I said earlier, there's always one day for the owner, and that was the one day in this case. So Dr. Abbas happened to be a Facebook friend with Nofisat Halidu, because I went through his Facebook account. I also went through Nofisat's Facebook account, and I discovered, God, they were friends. They also worked in the same place, because Nofisat Halidu's profile says she worked at General Hospital Kayama in Kwara State, and that is the same hospital where Dr. Abbas is a chief medical director. What could have happened? How comes nobody suspected that he could have been responsible for the missing Nofisat Halidu? It's scary. It's really, really scary. But I am glad that this man has lived with these atrocities, thinking he had mastered the art of killing people and getting away with it. But the D-Day finally caught up with him. From all I've seen on this man's story, I can boldly say he is a serial killer. The reason behind him killing these people is what I cannot really say at the moment. I just want to applaud the police in both Edo State and Kwara State for doing their job as it should be. And we are glad that the police have done so much work to unravel all this mystery, and we call on the police to build on the good work they've begun on this matter to ensure that Dr. Abbas is charged to court, and to make sure that no stone is left unturned, and see to it that justice is served to each of the deceased, their loved ones, and the society at large. They all deserve justice. The law must take its course and in full on this human who has lost his humanity. It's terrible and it's sad. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and don't fail to turn on your notification. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like it, leave your comment on your thoughts in the comment section, and do well to share this video. In the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, take care of your emotions, be kind to yourself, be kind to the people around you, and always be safe. I remain Dorcas Igoloko, and I love you all.